Hi everyone, welcome to Clarity for Sure. In this session, we'll discuss important MCQs from Economic Survey. First question is, which of the following statement is correct for the state of Indian economy as per Economic Survey 2024-25? The options are, India's GDP growth is estimated at 6.4% in financial year 2025. It's a correct option. And the real gross value added is also estimated to grow by 6.4% for the financial year 2025. It is also a correct option. The unemployment rate for the individuals aged 15 years and above has steadily declined from 6% to 4% from 2017-18 to 23-24. It's wrong because the unemployment has reduced from 6% to 3.2%. So the options 1 and 2 are correct. As per the Economic Survey, India's GDP growth is estimated at 6.4% in the financial year 2025 as per first advance estimate. And GVA is also estimated to grow by 6.4% for the financial year 2025. And India's real GDP growth for the financial year 2026 is expected to grow between 6.3 to 6.8%, whereas the global economy on an average is expected to grow by 3.3% in the 2023 against the IMF projection of 3.2% for the next 5 years. The main thrust on the grassroots level structural reforms and deregulations reinforce the medium-term growth and boost the global competitiveness of the Indian economy. So mainly the grassroots level structural reforms and deregulations are the main reasons for the medium-term growth potential and global competitiveness of the Indian economy. Whereas the retail head inflation has softened from 5.4% in financial year 24 to 4.9% in 24. And the capex, the capital expenditure has improved, and post general election it grew year on year by 8.2% during July to November 2024. And the unemployment rate has reduced from 6% in 17-18 to 3.2% in 23-24 as per periodic labor force survey report. Next question is, as per Economic Survey 2024-25, the banking sector exhibits improvement in asset quality, robust capital buffer, and strong operational performance. The gross non-performing assets of the scheduled commercial banks declined to 12-year low of how much percentage of the gross loans and advances at the end of September 2024? The answer for this question is option C. It is 2.6% of the gross loans and advances at the end of September 2024. So as per the economic survey, in the banking sector, the bank credit has grown steadily with the credit growth converging towards the deposit growth, and also there is a decline in the gross non-performing assets and increase in the capital to risk weighted ratio. The credit GDP growth is narrowed to 0.3% in first quarter of financial year 2025 from 10.3% in the year 2023. And in the banking sector, the gross non-performing asset has declined to 12-year low of 2.6% of the gross loan and advances at the end of September 2024. And by the end of 24, the capital to risk weighted ratio of scheduled commercial banks stood at 16.7%. And in India, in the year 2022, credit to private sector as a percentage of GDP was set at 55%, which is below the world average, which stands at 148%. And number of RRBs has increased from 14,494 number in 2006 to 21,856 in 2023. And Financial inclusion, as per the RBI Financial Inclusion Index, has rise from 53.9 percentage in 2021 to 64.2 percentage in March 2024. And under insolvency and bankruptcy code, around 3.6 lakh crore realization has been done in resolution of 1068 plans till September 2024. Next question is, which of the following statement is not correct for service sector as per the Economic Survey 2024-25? The options are: India held 4.3 percentage of share in global service export in 2023. It's a correct option. India ranks third worldwide in service sector. It is wrong because it's not third. India ranks seventh worldwide in the service sector. So it's a wrong option. It provides employment to 30% of the workforce. It's also a correct option. The computer services and business services exports account for 70% of the service export. It is also a correct option. And India's service export growth surged to 12.8 percentage during April to November 2025, up from 5.7 percentage in 2024. It's also a correct option. The service sector contribution to the GVA has risen to 55.3 percentage in the financial year 2025 from 50.6 percentage in 2024. And the average growth rate of the service sector was 8 percentage in the pre-pandemic year and 8.3 percentage in the post-pandemic period. And the total share of India in the global service is 4.3 percentage, and it provides employment to 30 percentage of workforce. Around 70% of the service export is from computer service and business services, and India remained among the top 5 major countries in terms of growth in service export in financial year 2025. And the service export has surged to 12.8 percentage in April to November 2025, which is up from 5.7 percentage in financial year 2024. The information and computer related services has grew from 12.8 percentage over the last decade. Next question is, which of the following statement are true for the agriculture sector as per the Economic Survey 2024-25? The options are: the agriculture and allied activity sector contributes approximately 18% of country's GDP for the financial year 2024 at current prices. It's the wrong option because it's not 18%. It contributes 16%. The high value sector like horticulture, livestock and fisheries have become the key drivers of overall agricultural growth. It's a correct option. India produces 11.6% of the world cereals. It is also a correct option. So the options 2 and 3 are correct. Regarding agriculture sector, agriculture and allied sector contributes 16% to the country's GDP in the financial year 24 at current prices. The key high value sectors are the horticulture, livestock and fishery sector. These sectors are the drivers of overall agricultural growth. And India produces 11.6% of the world cereals, but the crop yields are much lower than the top producers. And kharif food grain production is expected to reach 1,641 lakh metric tons, an increase of 89 lakh metric tons from the previous year. And for the 24-25 financial year, MSP for the Arhar and Bajra has been increased by 59% and 77% respectively. The fishery sector has shown a high compound annual growth of 8.7%, followed by livestock sector, which show compound annual growth rate of 8%. 8% is for the livestock sector, 8.7% is for the fishery sector. And National Food Security Act and Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana, they marked a fundamental shift to the food security of our nation. And the agriculture sector is highly vulnerable to weather change with only 55% of the net zone area is irrigated. Next question is, which of the following statement is true regarding the climate and environment as per the Economic Survey 2024-25? The options are India per capita carbon emission are 1 by third of the global average. It's a correct option. India's adoption spending rose from 3.7% of GDP in financial year 16 to 5.6% in 2022. It's also a correct option. And 46.8% of installed electricity generation capacity is from non-fossil fuel sources. It's also a correct option. So all are correct. As per the economic survey, India's per capita carbon emissions are one third of the global average, and India is the seventh most vulnerable country to the climate change. India's adoption spending rise from 3.7% of GDP to 5.6% of GDP in financial year 2022, and installed electricity capacity of 2,13,701 megawatt, which accounts for 46.8% of installed capacity, is from non-fossil fuel sources. And as per Forest Survey of India 2024, an additional 2.29 billion tons of CO2 equivalent has been created between 2005 to 2021. And India led global movement of life. It is a lifestyle for environment, which will enhance the country's sustainable effort. And this life measure is expected to save around USD 440 billion globally through reduced consumption and lower price. The question of the day is, which of the following statement is true for the Economic Survey 2024-25? Give your answer in the comment box. This is for today's session. I hope you enjoyed the session. This session will help you to keep updated regarding the current affairs and also helps you to revise the static portion. So keep on watching our upcoming videos. Thank you so much.